Yeah, it's big, heavy. Some people like to lift heavy. Calories in, calories out. Yin and Yang together. Is lifting heavy the reason why this paddler produces much more force during the first few paddling strokes? I've yet to see a study on heavy lifting for dragon boat, canoe or kayak, although there is a study on rowing which measured performance over 2,000 meters and also measured power on the erg. I tested a program on heavy lifting for dragon boat on myself, but found disappointingly there was no improvement in erg performance over 30 seconds, despite some measurable and significant improvement in the weights I was lifting. Let's start from scratch and analyze the forces required to move a dragon boat. The momentum of the boat is equal to the momentum of water moved by all 20 paddles. We calculate the momentum of the boat per stroke and then work out the mass of the water moved by estimating the velocity of the water from the stroke length and the stroke time. Gomori measures that at top speed, elite male paddlers are producing an average of 16 kilos of force and up to 19 kilos of force. We use the same ratio to tabulate the rest of the table and work out the force per stroke. And we end up finding some reasonably heavy loads at the earlier strokes. So I designed a program to lift up to 50 kilos for each hand. As per our previous analysis, we want to target the muscles that we use in dragon boat in our weight training program. As you can see, paddling involves the use of many muscles in a particular sequence to generate force. Ideally, we'd like to know all the muscles that are involved in reaching the peak amount of force and continuing to produce force in the stroke after. In order to target the muscles used in a dragon boat stroke in the specific pattern in which they are recruited and in the force that they are required to generate, it is best to replicate the dragon boat stroke as best as possible in the exercise that you choose to use. Here we see an awesome team using the seated row amongst other exercises. We have seen previously that the seated row mimics the dragon boat stroke and stresses the muscles that are likely to fatigue first in the dragon boat stroke. Here I have chosen the seated row. You may choose the bench pull or the T-bar roll depending on your access to equipment. I found that the heavy lifting program did not improve performance over the longer distance where energy saving strategy may have come into play. However, it did improve performance over a more sprint-like distance where power becomes a bigger factor.